Hello my Beatles friends, welcome back to another video. I'm going to be talking about 6 albums in my collection that are impossible to find. Now let me clarify. There are some albums that are irreplaceable. For example, the acetates that were made only 1 or 2 copies, just like Paul McCartney's In Spite of All the Danger, the acetate that he has only 1 copy and that he made only 50 copies. There are also albums like Butcher Cover signed by John's copy. This is only one of a kind. Or Ringo Starr's White Album, which is numbered 0001. There is only one in this world, so you'll never find anything like that. But I'm going to be talking about the albums that were mass-produced and were available for the public way back then, in 60s. But now, 50-something, almost 60 years later, those albums became so rare that it's just impossible to find anywhere. People wait years to get their copy, and not all of them get it. So I can easily say that only maybe 10-15% of collectors have those albums. And I'm going to show you the 6 albums that I have in my collection that I have never seen another copy of. Maybe number 6 I have seen, but the others I did not. Okay, so I will be going from number 6 back to number 1. Here it is, by the way. I will be ranking by availability. The number 6 I've seen quite often. The number 1 is the only copy I have ever seen. And I'm going to reveal it in the end. So stay tuned until the end, okay? And before that, there will be some honorable mentions. Of course, all of them are very expensive. You cannot rely on pure luck to find them. So, number 6. But before that, I would really appreciate if you could like this video, comment, or if you're new to this channel, subscribe to this channel, because when I wake up early in the morning and I see the numbers rising, it makes me feel good. It pleases me. So please me. Number 6. You knew what's coming, and let me just get it out of the way immediately. This is Please Please Me Stereo Gold by the Beatles. This is one of the most sought after and rare albums in the world, and people wait, in line to get it. This album you can only buy on auctions or some private collections. You'll never find this album anywhere, not in the record store, not in the record fair, nowhere. And this goes few thousand up. This is my copy. This is the framed cover. And I have to show you the record. This is my Please Please Me Stereo Gold. I got it like a couple of years ago, something like 2 years ago, from a private collector that retired. And I made a pretty good deal. I also have mono gold, but mono gold is very easy to get. Now, this one is rare, but it's very famous, it's very well known, it's sought after, and a lot of people know about it. I mean, there are a few other copies for sale now, but they're gonna cost you a small fortune. Okay? Number 5, something that I didn't even know existed. I found it just by pure accident. And it was my friend, MrElirecords from Israel, who actually told me about it. And I was obsessed to find it. So there are only few copies that I've seen. And I said I'm going to buy it. No matter what the condition. It's so rare that doesn't matter the condition. I need to have a copy, okay? And this is Abbey Road, pressed in Egypt, in Cairo. Now, this is the official, standard company sleeve from Egypt, but initially it didn't come with this record. It was a red company sleeve. Actually, it plays well. It looks worse than it is, but this is such a rare album, such a rare label that I simply couldn't miss, and I have to say that I made a very good deal. Yeah, it's scratched, it's used, it's a worse condition. Just let me adjust the light. Yeah, it plays well, a lot of signs, a lot of hairs, but I have never seen another copy in the flesh. There may be a few copies for sale online, but you will definitely never find this one in the shop, in the record fair, or anywhere else. Number 4. Now, this album was widely available in UK and all around the world, but also it was available in those countries where EMI didn't have a signed contract on Apple. So they had a still contract on Parlophone, and that's why we have an export. So we are talking about the White Album export. Now, the cover is a bit damaged here, but what's interesting with this record is that the cover is absolutely the same as the UK pressing. What matters here is the records. And if you find White Album on yellow black Parlophone label, you have one of the rarest exports in the world. Now, I've seen another copy. Of course, Mr. Eli has it. He also pointed out about this record to me. And also I knew another collector here in Germany that also had it. So I'm aware of 3 copies, but there might be some others. But still, one of the rare albums that I've ever seen, and definitely not the one that you're gonna find on record fair or record store. Now, the last 3 copies that I want to show you, I've seen only in the flesh, only 1 copy, and I've never seen any other. This album was made only like 300 copies. It was made specifically for the Christmas market, and there is only 1 time pressing of this album, and then they completely changed the cover. I'm talking about Grease Rubber Soul Christmas edition with a champagne cover. There are only 300 copies available at the time, and today I think not more than 80 copies are known to exist, and to find it in this condition, it's impossible. I was waiting for years for a Greek seller to actually sell it to me, and he was telling me that it's a private collection and he doesn't want to sell it. So a couple of years later, I called him again, wrote him on Facebook actually, and he told me, yeah, he's ready to part with it, and he demanded a good deal. So I couldn't miss it, and this record now is in my collection, and this is the only version that I've seen. And the record is also on yellow black Parlophone label. This is a 1965 Christmas edition. Number 2, one of the albums that is known to exist only like 500 copies, and how many exist today, survive till our days, you'll never know. We are talking about Yellow Submarine export, but it's not simply an export. This is an export made on Odeon. This is one of the rarest and most sought after records in the world. Why? Not only in the Beatles collecting, in the world. Why? Because Odeon, the company, was produced mainly in Germany, in Europe, in Holland, and in France and Italy, I think. But it was never produced in United Kingdom, because in United Kingdom you had Parlophone and EMI. And there is only 1 time pressing that Odeon was ever pressed in UK. And that happened to be this album. So not only this is the only Odeon production of United Kingdom, this is also a Beatles record. And this is an export. So that's twice as rare. And here on the back, there is a sticker. And that sticker is also very sought after. This is the regular first pressing UK cover, but with that sticker, it makes it unique. Now, mine has here pen writing, but still in nice condition. And this is the only copy I have ever seen in the flesh. I've never seen another copy. Some people say that they have, some people say that they don't have. I have never seen another copy in the flesh. Now, I'd like to show you 3 honorable mentions. Now, these albums are a bit different. These are easier to get, and let me explain you why. Something that I've shown you in my previous video, This is the Israeli compilation, the first and the best, that was available only in Israel. And this is the only copy that I've seen. I've never seen another copy in the flesh. And even in Israel, to get it, it's very, very difficult. This is the only time that I've seen it, and I said I'm not going to miss it. Second honorable mention, this is the British Rubber Soul Stereo. It's absolutely regular and normal pressing. Why is it rare? Is because here we have stereo writing. And these covers were produced in a very small quantities. And there is also a black writing of the stereo, and there is also a silver writing of the stereo. Now, black one is, I believe, it to be the rarer than the silver. But I might be mistaken. If I am, please tell me in the comment section below. This is the only copy I've ever seen, and I've never seen a second one. I've seen another copy of this one sold on eBay, but actually on the back cover here, one piece was torn out. So people were just selling just because of this writing. But I have it in VG Plus, almost mint condition. And the third honorable mention is Abbey Road, a UK a normal Abbey Road first pressing. But what's interesting about this one is that on side 2, on the credits of the song, she came in through the bathroom window where we have a brackets, Lennon-McCartney. The dash is missing. And it's believed to be one of the rare misprints ever. This is the only copy that I know. So these were the honorable mentions, and now comes the album that the majority do not have. The majority never seen and will never even find. It's a bit selfish of me to say that, but it's true, you know, because I've never seen another copy, not in the internet. I have never seen it. And there is no other collector that ever told me, hey, I have it. What could that be? Here it is. Number 1. We are talking about UK pressing of Help. This is 1969 mono press, late 1969 mono press on a silver black Parlophone label with 1 EMI box. This is a monster rare album that most people simply do not have. What's interesting about this one is that there are only 3 albums ever released on that label. This is Sgt. Pepper, Help, and Please Please Me. Revolver was also in production, but it was cancelled. Now, Sgt. Pepper is the most common one. It's very easy to get. Then comes Please Please Me, but this one is believed to be the rarest of the 3. There's a transition label from yellow to silver black Parlophone. In late 1969, they changed it to the silver one, and they decided to make a run of mono records in order to see if people are still interested. But in 69, mostly stereo took the market, and those were pressed in a very small quantity and immediately became the collector's dream. Now, I have never seen it anywhere. Again, only here. Never. Not even one collector told me that he has it. So this is the rarest album that I have in my collection. So if I have to run away from my home within 60 seconds, I'm gonna take this record, my passport, and the autographs, and I'm gonna run away, because all the others I can replace. I'm just joking. So these were my most rare and sought after records, and these are the 6 records that people simply will never find in the wild. Tell me in the comment section below, how many of you have these records? How did you get them? And how easy that was? All right? Thank you very much for watching. I hope you'll consider liking this video, and if you are new to this channel, to subscribe. Thank you very much, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye-bye.